Hey folks, it's Lindsay Hollis with SPS back in the building over at the meeting space in Southfield, Michigan. A great space to be, a great event. And I don't know if I'm in Miami now or LA, you know, it's a real big setup. And I have the person who's most responsible for everything that's happened over here, the mother of Isaiah Marshall, who's on his way to Kansas after winning a state championship at Southfield A&T, Miss Yolanda Marshall. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Congratulations on a job well done all the way around.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how you feel right now?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I feel happy.
Sad all at the same time? Yeah, I'm going to justice for you just a little bit. You're doing fine. That's perfect right there. I had a great friend, a former professor. I saw him in the Myers one day walking around. He was teared up. I said, man, what's wrong? He said, my baby heading off to college. And I got an 11-year-old, so I can only imagine you're proud of him. But then there is that part about that next step when he said, okay, Mom, I'm gone. And Kansas is not right around the block, you know, and all that stuff too. But this is what you worked on. This is what you could prepare for, you and Brian, and now it's happening. So
absolutely. And I played basketball in college too, so I get going away, you know, to play a sport. And I was telling Isaiah the other day that this is about to be the best time of your life, you know, your college years.
Yeah,
so, you know, I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him. We won't keep you too long. We don't want you to get teared up or emotional or anything like that.
I'm going to try not to tonight.
No, you're doing fine. But if you do, I mean, what emotion? Even something simple. My daughter starting her next year of school, I got emotional. I pulled out of the parking lot after the first day. I said, Daddy, why? I said, well, baby, you growing up. You know, it's like, and that reality hits us sometimes. Well, let's take the mom hat off for a moment, if possible, and let's put on the fan hat. Talk about this young man named Isaiah Marshall you've been hearing about, who's been playing football and, you know, and all his friends and what they've been doing. Just talk about the football, the athlete that you've kind of heard about or been experiencing.
I don't know. It's crazy because clearly so I can't be a mom right now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I just want you to be as objective as possible in talking about him. Now, be an athlete. How about that?
Okay. There we go.
Tell me about Isaiah Marshall, the athlete that you come to know.
I just witnessed one of the hardest working people I've ever met, and that's saying a lot for him being 18 years old, and I'm 40. I'm not gonna tell my age.
Okay, all right. You're fine. Check us out.
But seriously, just watching him, and clearly that's my son, but I'm in awe of his work ethic, his dedication, his commitment, his just his everyday routine. And a lot of people, you know, you see what Isaiah does and, you know, thinks he does, but you have no idea, like, the 24-hour schedule that he has. So leave home at 7 in the morning and I come back to 10 o'clock at night.
So it's not this whole thing of just this gifted athlete. It's somebody who works really hard at it. Yeah, I get that.
I mean, there's a part of him, yes. I feel like he was, you know, he's definitely gifted as an athlete, but he works very hard.
He works very hard.
Absolutely.
That's great. Okay, that was you being an athlete. So let's go back to you being a mom. And just talk about, as we wrap this up, you know, do me this favor. Can you look into the camera and give Zeke some information that he can look back on, and maybe something you shared with him already, something he already knows, but that when he watches this and he may need a little extra or he wants to lock in on something that he can get from watching this interview. Yeah, share those thoughts with him.
Isaiah, you already know how proud I am of you, how proud me and your dad are of you, how proud you make you just make everyone proud, family, and I just want you to know that as you move forward in these next 4 years of your life, to just keep your values. Just know that we will always be here for you. Phone call away. You know, Mom's hopping on a flight. You need me, I'm right there. But just continue to work hard. I know you're going to be amazing in college and even after college, I know. And I love you, and I'm always going to be proud of you.
That's so solid, Yolanda Marshall representing for her son. She did it. You got through it. No tears, nothing like that. Considering you better than most.
Happy day.
Yeah, it's a happy day. That's right. Those have been happy tears. So with that being said, I want to just tell you from my brief experience of knowing your son. First, you hear about the hype when you're not in the circle. But then as I got to know him, I was just so impressed. Like you said, with the worker, he's just a genuine young man. And in these days and times when our young people can easily kind of become prima donnas, can kind of put themselves on the pedestal, he doesn't do that. And it's been like that from the moment I met him when he was in middle school to that moment he won the state championship, and I was able to interview him at the end of the game, and it was a great thing. So job well done, Mom.
Thank you.
And we know it's not all about raising outstanding athletes, it's about raising outstanding citizens, and I definitely know that you guys have done that too.
Absolutely.
Any final shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
Shout out to you.
Okay.
Thank you for being here and doing this, and we appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for allowing me to be in the circle. So with that being said, this is Lindsey Hudson with SPS, and we'll see you next time. Peace.